guys can report to me.
Why is it my hands always seem to be cold?
Boss is in the instance.
Oh shoot, sorry, on the way.
Wow, somebody got the recon pants, like, immediately.
I get the switch.
Everybody ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we could speed up this run by a
Anybody
factor of 2 if we skip the side bosses and the looting the urns. I know it's a very unpopular puffin suggestion,
No,
but
Side
let's
boss
do
will
it.
give gear, so it would depend on whether or not some of your still need gear. Same thing, everybody's
I know it gives. I know they give gear, but like probably by that most of us will have gotten all the body pieces, right? So we'll be able to give those away.
I think we'd want to check.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know.
Just need people that
Yeah,
have the same
Why don't
opportunity.
we take a break after this trash talk
Yeah. See a few new names. I think there's still people who need body pieces. Still do
and
all the stuff.
Waste.
I don't know if you guys saw. I sold 2 different like Praxis things for $250,000 each from here within one day. Those urns are still pretty valuable.
Fine. Okay. It turned into a PvE farm.
Go in the portal. I think we can still move pretty quickly through it. We're all pros now.
I'll just hide in the back and then no one will notice it's my first time.
It'll be okay. Watch the portal.
Note to the new people, don't loot monsters that are on those green circles because you'll probably go through a portal and it'll end badly. It's funny the first time. Second time it's kind of annoying. Third time it's like, pull your hair out.
Portal here behind us. Make sure you energize the green circles on the ground, and then kill the ads when they come up. Ad. Boss. Ads, I think. It's like when you kill any of the ads, it gives the green circle. Maybe not any. Certain ones. Ads,
Oh
ads,
boy.
ads. Take those green circles.
Healing on this arc class all group healer is kind of painful.
Good job. Nobody died. Leave here going first. And then portal. Can we drag these ones up further if we drag them like all the way into the choke point in the cave?
Maybe if
Or
we line
nuke
aside
them?
them.
They like pull them all the way in, will they
Much
drop
around there.
press? Oh, yeah, here we go. There we go, nuke them. Maybe same thing here, just pull them right in.
Yeah. If they'll come this far.
Or how do chests and urn, or like these types of chests and urns work? Is it, I feel like the first time I go through a lot, I can open a lot, and then the second time I can basically open 0. And I think even when I switched tunes, it was mostly 0. So like a 1 run per account type thing.
Kind of seems that way.
It's not, but there is sort of an internal cooldown on it. It's really important to get the resets in between and to make sure everybody's out of the instance when you reset. Otherwise, you're going to end up with empty urns. It's been a bug for quite a while. Lots of people complain about it.
Interesting.
So, is it random which urns are open for you? Like, if I go up to an urn, it's already open, but for you, it might be closed, or is it always the same for everyone?
I think it's supposed to be the same, but like whether or not it contains something.
Oh, I
is
see.
really-
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
ones
that's
that
right.
are not able to be touched are always not able to be touched, but sometimes
Oh,
they
okay.
show
So
as empty.
whether you get like a lockpick or a manganese or a $250,000 thing is obviously random, right? As well as otherwise we'd all be really rich.
And there's so much
I'm rich in lockpicks.
mythology. I'm sorry.
I just said I'm rich in lockpicks.
Yeah, there's a lot of mythology around the whole when you get furnishings and that there's secret cooldowns, and you know it's just a lot of people don't understand what actual random numbers are.
Yeah, and when they're very low probability events, it's even worse
Exactly.
for people to understand. Like I've been farming the Iliad Delve ones for fucking ever, and I've read
Yes.
every single piece of folklore there is, and honestly, it's like a 1 in. I don't know what the drop rate is. I'm gonna have to guess 1 in 50,000 or 100,000 or
It's
something like
got to
that.
be ridiculously small.
I actually got one eventually, but it was a fucking brazier, which I didn't want. I just wanted the bookcase.
Oh right.
It sold though. It really. I don't know. I can't
That's
believe
good.
anyone paid for it, but it sold. But that's the I've leveled. How many? I leveled all of my companions by running them through there without XP scrolls on, just so I had some motivation to do it. And yeah, that one recipe, whatever praxis or whatever it is. But yeah, people, the most common one is like you shouldn't loot like containers because it only drops like those plans only drop from NPCs, and if you trigger a cooldown by getting a stupid wood elf thing from a container, you'll kick yourself. But I don't think that's I don't know. I just don't.
I don't buy into that one either. There's also lore about purple motifs and stuff like that. And
Yeah, that's actually bullshit. There's no cooldown. I've had back-to-back like purple motifs and like I've had 3 green. I've had a green and then a couple of blue alien praxes back-to-back. Like, yeah, it's very odd. I'm still chasing that damn thing too.
It's like the super drop.
Oh yeah, well I hate Battleground. I'd much rather run around and delve and just grind than do Battlegrounds trying to get that treaty.
I've only ever seen one person selling that, and it was for like 23 million.
What was it?
The super rare drop from Battlegrounds to upgrade more cards into the
Oh yeah.
Oh, so many people.
I think it's something like 10 of them drop per year or something like that.
Oh, that's ridiculous. If that was intentional, that's just a ridiculous thing to.
The funniest thing is that like I hadn't realized you can actually buy those alien bookshelves in many variants through the Crown store because it's hidden in the housing editor. And I was just like doing something and I stumbled on them. I'm like, wait, you can buy them for like I don't remember what it was, like 100 crowns per.
This feels like the hardest part of this thing, where it's just like a slog.
It is. I
I've only just started doing like a prog trial group, and my impression so far is that like most boss fights are just basically like 3 repetitions of the same mechanic. This one has like 6, which is kind of painful. But
it depends on the trial. What trial are you doing?
we did what's the one with the big sea slode in the middle of in Somerset? I don't even remember what it was called now. It's done.
Oh, Cloud Rest?
Cloud Rest, that's the one.
Yeah. That's a
And now
fun
we're-
one.
Now
Kind of buggy,
we're on
but fun.
Sunspire, and we did BAS.
Anybody want gloves?
What was the other one we did? I can't remember. Another one that gave a nice skin. I can't remember, but
I got recovery convergence gloves and hat if anybody needs them.
Yeah, I just offered. Does anyone want gloves? Ooh.
Yeah, I'm on the bridge still back here. Need the hat too?
Cool.
Let me get the waist.
I'm gonna keep getting
Go.
gloves because it's the only thing I'm missing.
Nice.
Just gonna keep getting gloves. This is my second one, so. At the end of this, everybody might have gloves. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I keep getting it anyway.
Got all the body and jewelry pieces. I'm just missing a few of the weapons.
This game has some really funky RNG.
I like that they're giving us double, like, loot though from the end boss.
Yeah, it's only fair, I think. Especially considering you can do this like 7 times and still not get what you want.
Can't get that healing staff to drop from DSA.
God, thanks for reminding me I gotta
Back
do
in
that.
my day, things weren't curated. It was miserable.
It's still miserable if it's DSA.
Fair.
I think this one we split up on next time right from the beginning. I would agree that that's probably the worst thing in the game.
Agreed.
Yeah, who thought it was a good idea to have an instance that's 45 minutes no matter how much DPS you have?
Yeah, that's the only problem. If they just let you skip through the talking and be fine.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be. Or like
It's
you
also
increase the
wildly
spawn
old.
rate.
Yeah.
That's my complaint about DSA when I ran it this afternoon. It was just too much blah 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 before each arena.
Mm-hmm.
What
What
do
the
you
hell
guys
that guy
think
ran to
from
Alaska?
DSA?
The Grand Healing Staff is for the healer
Oh.
build.
I know. I already know that.
Eyeball. Be careful of the portal coming up.
I see a lot of people running BRP. Is that just for Is that just for leveling? Skill
Yeah.
levels?
Where to, Stratus? Middle?
Let's go portal.
Okay.
Oh,
The hell?
Did we wipe?
Whoa.
What happened?
That happens a lot. I don't know.
We got a hit for 356,000 damage.
Oh, it's the
Oh, there you
environmental
go.
stuff.
I hate those blocks in there. They remind me of the cauldron.
Who wants
Oh.
gloves?
Finally get the flash. On you,
Got
Julie.
the waste if someone needs.
Where's everyone else?
I got a whole bunch of stuff.
Left or right?
I think we split, yeah. Stratus?
This one's
The
harder
blue
to split,
portal?
I think.
Yeah.
I can try it. Let's split it. One more on the left, everyone else on the right.
And if you have vigors, cast them, because there's constant escalating environmental damage here. At least I think it's escalating. I know it's definitely damage.
Feels like it.
Doesn't it? Maybe not escalating, but stacking? I don't know.
We made it.
Huzzah!
Okay, set pieces are dropping from the trash like candy. I've seen 3 of them now.
Our resident stalker.
I feel empty inside if I'm not watching the feed of everybody's loot.
Yeah, but
What are you looking for?
Nothing. I just like to look at the prices and stuff.
Oh no, I meant like, what do you still need for recon?
Oh, the ring and the necklace.
Well, if I get that, well, you can be second in line. Dark has first dibs.
Cool.
Unlikely
That's on me.
though. Unlikely.
Well, let's not.
somebody's
Not,
deconstructionist is out.
Let's not chase away our one tank too quickly.
I'm hard to chase off. As long as you give me proper adoration, I'll stick around.
Love it.
Chest here.
Second chest.
Where's the chest?
It's up ahead with Stratus, I guess.
Opening a chest and not getting a set piece feels like a slap.
Oh, heartbreaking.
I know.
The dolorous sister will never be yours. Do you honestly think it belongs to you?
Oh, this is a fun one.
Everything I've done.
And I actually mean that sincerely compared to the other two.
Thought the first boss was the fun one.
I hate the first boss. It's so annoying. Like the blobs. The blobs, they don't end.
I think my favorite is the last one. Not so many annoying placement mechanics.
Yeah, I like the cavalcade of failures that come out.
What the master would have spoken. Stay over there. It won't help you.
Does anyone like the healer beam with the Arcanist?
There's like one person over there, and
Yeah, we can get rid of it. He does all right.
I had an accidental, fun, like subclassing moment today. I accidentally leveled the Grave Lord and Warden Green branch together on my Nightblade, and it was actually a really nice combo. Like the Warden has awesome heals, and the Grave Lord gives you like a nice, really nice spammable.
so far
Yeah.
I'm liking all these funky combos. Necromancer goes with everything.
I've kind of enjoyed like finding some of these combos that feel really good together.
Everything except itself.
Templar also feels really good. I've never played Templar before this.
Love Templar. My favorite class.
Like, yeah, I this is definitely one way to force people to play more than the same two classes.
You are correct, Jay. The Defiance will be very upset.
It's like that one boss says, "What are we but the leavings of the divines?"
You are still stuck on that?
Yes, that's a raw line, man.
Got the shoes if anybody needs.
Wait here, you can.
Holy shit!
Right.
What?
312,000
She's
pattern.
spying again.
It's mine.
Nice.
It's a blank canvas pattern, and it's 450k.
Nice.
Can you sell it to me?
Seriously?
Deadass.
Yeah.
Where are
When
you?
get before the first boss, Leo, let me know, or we're gonna trade, and I'll give you whatever I have.
Sure, whatever works.
Yep.
I'm just thanks
We
for letting
got
me
you.
tag along.
More
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, I
This
probably
is so
shouldn't
much
have pulled
less
this, but it
stressful.
looked like it was gonna walk into us. I'll sell you this thing like at the end of the raid. Okay, my connection to Discord is really fucked, apparently. Testing? My Discord connection was messed up.
Oh, there you are.
Anyway, somebody got a beet recipe for 30k, so thought you might want to know.
Yeah, but do they want other people to know? That's why people generally don't like it when people are not so
Well, think of me as the appraiser. I'm not trying to get it from you. I'm just happy to see you get it.
Anyone getting mugged in the parking lot?
Sorry. It's bad.
Cyrodiil's gonna be full loot.
But anyway, if it's like actually rude to be calling that out, then I'll stop.
No, I just say some people feel that way. People can get really, really testy about it. I've had my face ripped off a time or two, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
That's
I
weird.
just wanted you to know.
I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Please don't yell at me.
Have y'all had a
Not
collapsed
Steel
bridge yet?
Wheels. Yes.
Yeah.
Love it. Our whole
At least
team
they're
went
both-
the first time it happened.
I waited for someone because there were the usual. Everybody ran around and we got split, and that was a bad choice. Like, I'm sorry, you're all on your own now.
Chef.
Ooh, advanced.
Come on, no spoilers. I don't want to know whether it's advanced or simple.
I got a weapon.
Ooh, someone tell me how much that's worth because I don't have add-ons.
The tapestry?
Yeah.
250k.
Holy shit. Really?
Yep.
I'm saving that.
We're trying to get these urns and this sword keeps exploding.
There's the eyeball portal.
Edward tapestry supposed to be expensive?
We are wildly split up, and if you're going in the portal, we got a whole meso ads coming back to us.
Hold on, yeah.
Okay.
Get these ads
Yeah, I
first.
haven't noticed that.
They're pushing in deeper.
I don't know
Wanna-
who ran that far.
Don't run that far, my beam won't reach you.
But interrupt these things. Oh gosh. There we go.
Chef.
Let's loot this area. Don't go to the next portal, and then we'll. So come to the north.
Oh, I finally get the amulet
over
in the ring.
Right, let's go back. This portal.
Okay, this wins the most annoying side boss trophy.
Apparently you haven't spent much time in Castle Thorn. It's the most annoying boss.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. She gets worse than this. I'm just gonna put that out there. She's very annoying.
I did Castle Thorn for the first time on Veteran. It was a trial by fire. It was a trial by motherfucking fire.
What's the instance where there's like 4 alien bosses that you have to fight at once? Oh wait, you guys are a PvP guild. Never mind. You wouldn't know.
What are you talking about?
One of the dungeons. Because I was remembering my own trial by fire, where my first time tanking basically was tanking a vet not a trial, but a vet dungeon with a boss where I had to hold 4 bosses at once, and it really sucked.
Hold 4 bosses.
Yeah. And it didn't go well. The rest of the group actually rage quit on me, and I felt horrible.
Aww. I'll
Is
never
it one
forget.
where, like, towards the end, you go to like a shadow realm and the boss is spinning and whatnot?
I don't think it was that one.
Okay, I forget the name of that dungeon. It's one where you get some money, though. And you get the glowing geodes furnishings, which I love.
Is it Depths of Malatar?
That's what I was thinking. That's the name of it. That's what I was thinking. But she said she doesn't think it is that one.
My first time doing Castle Thorn was as a newer tank, and it was on vet.
Oh.
Yeah, that was not pleasant.
By the way, I have a Dolores battle axe that I think I have a dupe of. If anyone wants it before you loot the final boss.
Yeah.
Who is Dolores, and why does she have a battle axe?
I don't know. She's sad.
Just.
The Lord. The Lord.
First person to trade with me gets it.
Another recon gloves.
Recovery convergence gloves. Anyone? First to trade. Sage's got the market cornered on recovery convergence giveaways.
I think I got 3 of those, which is insane.
Yeah.
But I also, that's the only thing I don't have on the set, so.
Well, if by the end of this you want these, it's a dupe for me. So.
It cost 32 transmutes to reconstruct recovery convergence, so heck yeah, baby.
You've been running this too much.
There's Stratus.
My friends threw me into the deep end as a tank, though. We went into Graven Deep. That didn't last long.
You have
Wait,
bad friends. You have mean friends.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a tank? Why don't we try? No,
Yeah.
it's, why don't we just do Coral Airy?
Yeah, Shipwrights was okay. I did that one fine.
Yeah, Shipwrights is okay. It's great.
And then Dreadseller was fine too, but no, Graven Deep didn't go so well. We couldn't get past the second boss.
There's a chest over here. Simple.
I wish that my
Somebody has the kick it.
lib history would quit updating. In
So
the
we
middle of
left
a raid.
that one and went to Balsunar, and that wasn't working. Yeah.
And no one
friends.
said, why don't we try Spindle Clutch?
Ooh! I just got the recon amulet. Awesome.
Nice.
Oh, hey,
That's-
congrats. That's
Thank you.
fantastic.
Cold fire dude coming in.
It's almost like it knows why we're here.
I think if they touch on either side of that doom boiler. Knowledge check on either side. It's rough.
There's no way around it. Aim for the middle and try not to die.
Holy shit. Totem beacon 63k.
Heck yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, sell fast because if things drop pretty frequently, the prices are going to plummet within like 3 weeks. So
Oh, you know, the funniest thing is
the
I
market
was
is
all
prime.
excited, like from scrying. I got a couple of like plans from scrying, and I looked up the price and it was like I don't know 150k, and I'm like, yes, that's a win.
Yeah.
And
Are we?
I go and look, and there are like 30,000 of them for sale, and no one
Yeah,
has
hold
adjusted
up.
their prices yet.
Yeah, hold up a sec. Stratus, are we trading before we pull this boss for people that want
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
drop.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, people still have things to trade. Go for it.
Okay, who was it that wanted to buy that canvas from me?
I'm jumping.
Okay. For you, I will take 50k off the market price.
I appreciate it. You're a very generous seller. Good trade.
Make sure to leave a 5-star review, though. Please.
So it suggests about 300k. So if you want to put like 250.
Oh, I can't do math.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you. So what does that do?
I don't know. It's a recipe for a furnishing.
What did I just buy?
I'm like, it must be useful. But what does it do?
No, it's literally just a decoration for your house.
Okay.
Do you want to?
No, it's fine.
Okay. I thought you knew what you were getting.
Nah, I was just like, must be nice.
Well, thank you for the impulse purchase. That's interesting.
Maybe you can
Yeah.
sell it for full price.
Yeah, worst case.
Yeah, you could probably make a profit off it.
Basically, these, yeah, basically, I think people just, any of the new stuff, whether it's like new motifs or new crafting things or something like that, the like housing and style aficionados just want to get their hands on it really early and then make a YouTube video or something, so they'll pay premium rates for it early on, and then once more people start to get it, then it comes down really quickly. It's like the people that wait in line for, I don't know, the new iPhone or something like that.
What a time. What a time.
All set?
Evil. Wait, that's not evil.
I promise I'll come in on my PvE healer next round.
This one's gone pretty smoothly.
Yeah, it would go faster if you all had like major Slayer constantly.
I have not
A
been
lot
good
of
at
buffs
cooking
that I'm
something.
sure we're missing.
Sorry,
I mean that's a flat, 10%.
Yeah, that's a big one. I agree.
I have not been good with igneous weapons, and you can tell. Sorry.
It is like the easiest one to keep up. Oh, heartbreaking. That's huge too. That's one of the biggest for PvE content.
Wait, doesn't igneous weapons just give you major brutality?
Yeah.
In power, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll look at that.
that's why it's so important.
Oh, I know, but like, don't people have a source of that usually on their build? Maybe they don't, I guess.
Not in a PvE build. I don't know about PvE. For PvP or PvE, no. You
And
always
then you
rely
have
on your
in
tank to give it to you.
PvE, you just get it from pots, right? Use major brutality pots.
No.
No, you can't?
Use heroism pots or use tripods.
Oh, okay.
PvE. You can if you don't have a source of it. But generally, brutality from the DK always in a prophecy from the pots if you don't have it, another source of it, like camera. That way you can put heroism on your banner, which might change all the things.
Assuming that normally comes from the tank then, is that right?
It depends. It's very frequently on these and DKs as well, depending, because you don't always have you don't always have DK tank. There's a lot of content where DK is not the most optimal choice for tank. Oh, that was just
Focus
foolish.
on resing. Everybody res.
Vigors if you have it. We're getting done
Barrier's
with
good.
Yeah.
Jinx with the healing is gone. Alright, we're alive again.
You gotta remember not to stand in between that health chain too. I think that's probably not positive.
Well,
When the bridges go up, does it start to crumble immediately or just when the first person steps on it?
I don't know.
I would assume the first person, but it's hard to say.
I think I have a feeling it's time based. Like,
You got like 15 seconds.
It's already crumbling. I see. Kill the ad.
Knocked down.
I think it's really funny that it's called Sista because it sounds like he's saying sister with an accent.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, focus here on spell.
They talk about punchable faces, but she has the most punchable voice I think I've ever heard.
So many punchable faces.
Or get synergize with those green circles. Right side one.
Lord. Getting lag spikes like crazy.
Now he's a big crybaby.
Damn it, I think pulled.
I feel like these bosses are enraged when they're together by their bright glowing red aura.
We have a PvE expert with us today. Good point.
It's good to know. I mean, tech is like taking the beatings, I'm telling you.
I'm very flattered to hear that.
I have respect.
My tanking is like my entire personality. Oh shit, I'm dying! Ah! Oh, fuck. I got stunned.
Likely from the enraged bosses.
Is it taking
Yeah,
no
like-
damage when it's enraged, or are we just doing
No, it
no
means that
damage?
it means that they issue more damage, which is bad for poor tanks.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck me. I had no stamina.
I understand that too, but also our damage is like brawling here.
I agree.
Is that just our damage? Or are we missing something?
I'm an alternate gear.
It might be that they're taking reduced damage. Let taunt drop on one of them and take the other
Okay.
one away and see what happens.
My beam is hitting for like 60k per tick.
Yeah,
Doesn't it
I
usually
just
hit
saw
for,
that
like,
now that you mentioned it.
25k? Huge numbers. Kill the ad, maybe?
Alright, she took him away. Well,
Yeah, now it's hitting for like 45k.
yeah, good call.
That was embarrassing. I'm like, I'm so great at tanking, and I died twice in a row.
Well,
Do you
we
think it was
definitely
that
don't
they
want to
were
put them together.
That's kind of confusing, though, because that's what I've been doing all this time.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. We don't know the mechanics, we're just...
Yeah. It could be that there's something
Brute
that's putting a
force our way
debuff
through it.
on us specifically. We'd have to look at logs to find out. Because there's a number of things that can also debuff your damage. So. Don't know. Let's see.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now, tear that thing apart.
Still no jewelry. Sad days.
Yes!
Whee!
Yes, 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 yes. Recovery convergence amulet.
Nice.
Good.
Congrats.
Sorry
Was
to
that the last
you all.
one? Was that the last
I'll
one?
see you next week then.
And I still need a ring. Anybody get a spare recon ring?
Yeah, I need that ring
No, I
too.
did.
I am. Oh, this one. Let's see. How many do I have there? 4.
So once everybody
18.
ports out, just stay out. And then we'll give it some time before we reset it. I'll do another.
Yeah, I'm gonna log another character so I can get the curated box of humans.
I'm gonna log back in on Romley unless we got other people waiting to get the group. But I'm happy to hear.
Nobody wanted my stuff for sticker book.
I'll take whatever you got laying around if you want to get rid of it. This is Leo, by the way. Hello.
Yeah, just come to me.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to you and dump a bunch of stuff too.
I'll stand here with my bear by the portal. Or wait, should I stand somewhere else? Where should I go? Out of the dungeon.
Switch
Yeah,
character.
definitely be out of the trial.
Guncedo
Everybody
is
needs
the
to be
one who
out so
wants
you
it?
can reset it, so that we get more loot next time.
Right on.
Guncedo, it was you who wanted my stuff?
Leo, I think.
Leo, Liam.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I got a DPS build on this one or not. Let me check.
I have an Arcanist that I never played before that I'm gonna log on to.
Starting to run out of alts.
Thank you very kindly.
For sure, I have more.
Got to swap specs on them.
Yeah, good to switch for that last copper.
Incredibly generous. Thank you so very much, really.
You're welcome. I kind of love watching the effect of having a bunch of people have most of the stuff so that one person just gets like 15 sets at once.
Yeah.
Right, switching back to my Nightblade heals.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in PvE, so this is a nice trade. Thank you.
You alright? I'm not sure if that stuff is duplicates, but there you go.
So is the thing to switch characters, or can I run again with the same tune, or how does that... Or should I step out for others? I'm not sure about the protocol here.
If you go on another character, you can get the weekly coffer from the quest guy at the end, which is curated, and it could be.
Oh, yeah, I'm switching characters.
Crap, no, I don't have one on him. Shit.
Wow, thank you.
My characters left.
Oh, excuse me.
You're definitely welcome to stay for another run if you'd like. You don't need to switch characters for sure, but if you
Sure.
do.
Well, normally I would switch, but since everything's changed with the subclassing and everything, I'm just not convinced about the other builds I've got running. So Warden is really my main. I have a Templar that I play sometimes, but I still have to unlock the subclassing thing. I've been kind of lagging behind on that.
It's a lot. It's a lot of grind.
I'm gonna feed my cat spirit back.
Yeah, that's what I hear. So is it Necromancer with Warden? Is that the thing to do?
Oh, I was just saying I had fun with it. I didn't say it was optimal.
Okay, fair enough. No, that's fair.
Same as
Yeah.
always. It depends what you want to do.
Sure, of course.
What do you want to do? Are you looking for like what's the optimal like top ideas for this kind of PvE thing or for PvP?
Well, generally you hang out a lot in PvP. I guess it just depends on This depends a lot. Yeah, I think we're all still waiting for the spreadsheet jockeys to work out the math, right? So like,
Yeah.
what is exactly meta in this or that situation? But it's fun. I think it's an interesting concept. Do you guys like the subclassing thing? Do you think it's a good addition?
No.
Or not really? No. Okay.
I mean,
really wanna be doing that.
it's like, I mean, we'll get used to it. We're all babies. Like, damn it, we had a thing going
Yeah.
really good, and now we gotta learn a new thing, and it's, wow.
Yeah. Growing pains for sure.
But
I was a little skeptical at the beginning, but so far it's actually been pretty fun. Like I think the actual experience of matching like different things together has been enjoyable. I
That's
haven't
good.
had a chance to see it perform, like whether or not it's going to perform with any reasonable amount of balance actually in like PvP and group play and stuff like that.
yeah, we haven't really PvP'd. Has anyone PvP'd since the class thing? If not, so how was it?
Well, they did.
I
Stratus
haven't
was
yet.
doing some. Weren't you doing a
Oh, I
battleground?
jumped in a battleground with with like borderline crafter builds, which just got to trounced. But no, I haven't done any serious PvP yet.
I
Okay.
heard Nightblade like.
As soon
Sure,
as we get
Nightblade was
enough of
so
these
strong.
recovery convergence sets actually ready to go for our comp, then I'll get those running again.
What is it?
Just give me a second to get reorganized. We'll start in 2 minutes or so.
Now that's efficiency, doing your writs between raids.
Ooh, I got a lot of champion points.
I'm going to quickly run to go switch out my class on my warden. Wow, wow. Let me get some Templar in here. Immobilized, Traveler's Charge.
Fine goods at fair prices. Buying, selling. I've got what you need.
Is it Evermore? Where the
Yeah.
subclassing is?
Yeah,
Okay.
the northern Wishran.
Find the Rift is the best one.
I believe it.
Yeah, maybe I'll get some classing in too.
Hmm.
Oh man, I don't have the Wishran. Oh, yes, I do.
Okay. Dungeons on normal. Forwarding in. Yeah, how's everybody's sticker book looking?
Pretty good.
To be honest, I kind of wish you could keep, maybe that there was a choice to keep the cost of the transmutes kind of high. I was building stuff with like high transmute costs to like eat away at the inventory space that it's killing.
Transmute. Transmute.
I forget to open my rewards for the warlord for today.
I want your problem, Stratus. I want that problem.
On my third row, for the first 3 set, I've not done the second row for recovery convergence. Always been lagging behind the most of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. That
Yeah,
nerd
it is
perks
worse.
thing.
My recovery convergence is 48, which is the highest.
I'm at 68.
Reachmen say that fires
Percent.
are only dangerous when they
Please.
get bored. That's why we tell
I
them
just need that
stories
damn ring.
and let them lick our food.
The ring.
The ring of power.
Yeah, all I need is the ring as well. I already built the rest of it.
I'll fight you for it.
I'm ready, ready to go.
Need 5 more pieces and I'll be done with all the recovery convergence items.
Oh, geez, nice. Then we'll start going for the perfected. What's that one giving us?
Not enough.
Oh, extra 4% healing done. That's totally worth it. This, right? That's exactly what we need.
Not enough. Not enough.
Only problem with getting it perfected is that we have to actually pay attention to the mechanics.
I know.
Yeah, we need kind of a good bit.
And it just takes so much longer.
Oh my god. That was good though. And they had a XP food.
You. Where are you? Are you dead?
I'm being revived in the back. Green beam.
Oh, it's so nice being on a build where every button does what you think it should do, which is heal or buff.
I give you more, but this one doesn't have anything on it.
Oh, I want a XP food.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, just the Stygic ambrosia.
The ambrosia.
I didn't know there was XP food. That's so cool.
Super expensive to make.
Yeah. I just
All the
used some
urns are
skulls in my
empty.
Main character.
So which one are you supposed to spam? Is it transmutation or spell power cure that you're supposed to be spamming radiating regen or whatever?
I think that's SPC. That does the overheal, right?
Yeah. Cool.
It's both of them, but
Well, I'm wearing both.
are you? Well, there you
Yeah.
go. Finn's transmutation is pointless in here, but
God, you're such an elitist, Stratus.
It's what she had on, okay? Sorry.
so therefore, yeah, spam it for SBC.
Look, Impem reduces your repair bills, right? No.
Watch the portal.
They're dirty thinking you can loot that eyeball laying on there, and you can't.
I heard go into the portal, and I don't know why.
Yeah, you can loot.
The farming party pricing run off of, because my prices are all wrong.
Oh, it's so nice to not run out of damn mana. I was constantly mana starved on my old other one. This one is just, yeah.
That's it, show us the theme and
You're peak gaming.
everything. It's really strong too.
I think like the main downside to subclassing is just how there's certain things that are just significantly stronger. I think this is maybe not the perfect example of it, but like I'm pretty sure I'm running like radiant oppression on every single build that I bring in here, regardless of anything else.
What's radiant oppression?
The Templar beam.
The ranged execute.
It is the single strongest execute PvE in the game.
Yeah.
So now we just have
100%.
that on every single build.
Yeah.
I was using my Templar when I was doing DSA, and between the Arcanist beam and the Templar beam, it's just
Pretty comfy, didn't it?
Yeah, it was too easy.
Not that it made the instance go any faster, but
No.
That's anymore, that's for sure. You just can't do it.
The Templar beam being 5 minutes long now. You know.
What was that?
We thought that needed to be buffed.
It's not a buff, I don't think. I think the damage is about the same. I think the length of it
It's just a lot
is
longer
just
than
a
it was.
pair. Yeah, it's for the accessibility. Same reason the Arcanist beam is that long. They just wanted to make it more consistent. I actually preferred it the other way.
Can you
Beams
weave
will-
off of any of those?
Beams will absolutely get nerfed.
What's that, Stratus?
Can you light attack weave off of them?
Off
Like you
beams,
personally?
yeah. But you can't really keep up anything that requires light attack stacks very well. That's part of the reason I don't like the change, because you used to be able to run Reliquin with the Templar beam, and you can't now any more than you could run. So Reliquin is like essentially completely dead, and it was one of the strongest single target sets in the game.
I ran a Maw Lorcaz yesterday with a friend of mine to get the leads for the new Mythic, and I think almost everybody in there had an Arcanist beam. It went so fast.
Yeah.
It was funny.
I get my question was more like, can you personally do it? But I can't
Oh, yeah.
for whatever reason. Like I feel like maybe it's just the, even if I'm using the metronome thing, this thing is bugged for sure. Finding like seeing when it actually is gonna end in order to get a well-timed light attack weave is not very smooth at all. Like I can do it off like
farming for a long time, so I just kind of used to.
okay, figured it out.
Yeah.
Awesome. No
It
practice.
was a pain in the butt. I actually had a harder time with jabs than I had with the main jabs.
Oh, really?
For a long time.
I've got no issues with jabs or even like those like 0.8 second channels. The super long one that I feel like with the other ones you can find a rhythm, and this one the rhythm is like way too slow. It's like stop,
Yeah.
go, stop.
That's yeah. That's accurate.
But just can be done with enough time and
Yeah.
practice.
I agree. That's part of why I dislike it.
Yeah. Go all the way up. Go south. Far into the tunnel.
How much is the Arcanist like? Like, because you lose a lot of the sort of like combat, like core combat abilities when you're chanting, right? You can't block. You can't.
You can't move. You can't.
You can move, but you
You
can't
can move, but you
dodge
can't.
roll, can't block.
You can block. You
Can't
just
interrupt.
cancel your beam when you block.
Right, and now you've lost your like 3 stacks of crux, right? Or is that was there a way around the building that?
No, I mean it's if you're blocking, you're not doing damage. I mean that makes sense.
With the changes to the Templar passes, every time you do a hammered ability, once every 15 seconds you have to get a damage roll. Or not a
That's
damage
right.
roll, a block. Can be useful.
It feels so much better to heal on a warden than it does to heal on a dragon knight. Ugh, discrimination.
Yeah,
Discrimination!
the healing class.
I'll tell Badger that.
I mean, like, I was just, yeah, I'm spamming everything and I still got mana for days, and like I was on the dragon knight. I was just, I guess it's the
Because part of the thing with the Dragon Knight is you have to kind of think about your ultimate differently, because the ultimate is a part of your sustain.
Yeah.
So if you're not regularly using your ultimate, it's going to feel bad.
Warden's my favorite. Was my favorite healer to use in open group.
Warden.
It just feels better. But it might just simply be I'm running SPC, and SPC makes healing better. So I still love
Wait,
my
are you running SPC and transmute? Is that what you're saying? Right.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, if you're like, I don't know what you normally wear. Like, I don't think either of them have any sustain in them either, right? So.
No. So yeah, I don't know. Noting this for any time I have to heal again. Love my DK.
One thing, like what I've been doing is I just use trash mag pots to like keep my mag regen up and stuff.
Oh, I was taking a potion every time I remembered, and then some, and it was still a struggle bus.
I played that when I had sustain issues.
But like that that PvP build, like that Arcanist healer that I was running, it doesn't function outside of the ballroom. It sustains.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna miss this boss.
Yeah, me neither.
Definitely that theme of like any mechanics that you, well, at least this one you get like have super fast DPS and at least you can get through it quickly, but I don't know, just when you have to like do so many steps, none of it's like particularly challenging or anything like that. It's just long.
I'll wait to reserve my judgment till I see it on vet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you might find in the respite
Quite
of, like,
literally, all trials on normal are wildly boring.
Yeah, true. That's a good point, yeah. Completely different. That portal's not.
Man, you're so quick with those. I'm fighting you for them.
what, the Warhorn? Or something else?
No, the shields. Stratus is gobbling them. And I'm like
Oh, with
half a
the
second
synergy.
behind him.
Does it matter who takes them?
I don't know. I just know when we
I'll do
take
that a
them,
little
we
bit.
don't die as much.
Yeah.
Alright, literally, I'm kind of tired of whatever trash mob is staggering me. Interrupt my beam? It's tragic. Thank you for bringing those ants here. Or at least
Thank you. I almost just got knocked out of the arena, but I think there's fortunately an invisible wall.
that would be unfortunate. South?
Do you have your synergy keybind on scroll yet?
I do. I'm just really greedy with
I got
I'm
trapped
really
on the rock.
greedy with my beam, and I'm like, I don't want to cancel it. Like, no. Which one? There it is. I'm also putting my ultimate on these stupid blob things to make me faster.
Is your
That's our time gate.
yeah. Is your trials group doing this one on vet sometime?
I don't know if someone's gonna do it or not, or if we're just gonna stick with Sunspire. She hasn't said. She's working on builds right now.
Mm.
Because, you know, it's the everybody trying to get the optimum number of buffs.
Is that
That went fast. That was nice.
that's a good down. Yeah. Is that kind of a thing though with trials guilds in general, that new trial comes out and then everyone kind of focuses in on?
Oh yeah, you redo your whole roster to accommodate whatever the meta shift is usually. If it depends on, like, if you're just doing like a vet trial group, not usually, because people can have a lot more flexibility, but ours is a trifecta group, so they absolutely will, we will absolutely change up all the gear to make sure we're optimizing as much as possible, especially in Sunspire, because burning fast means less ads, means less death, means happier days.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
I like it though. It's a fun trial.
Yeah, it's a cool trial.
And I just love the whole concept of slaying dragons personally. A little RP
Dragon
going
Knight and
on.
RPX at the same time is weird, because you gotta worry about your stuff, fire and your stuff at the same time.
What was that?
Oh, Dragon Knight and Arcanists together on DPS is weird because you gotta worry about your fire stats and your crux at the same time. Those are bugs for me.
Yeah, the PvE really is Assassin, Dawn's Wrath, and Arcanist Herald with an Arcanist build running Banner. It's just so strong.
Evo found a chest.
Evo's the best.
We
Oh, damn, I just saw.
do inventory for a bit. It's my tune with way too many trans beats on it.
Oh, I
There's
saw
a heavy
that
sack
down
down
there.
here, by the
You're
way.
cruel.
I was about to say, what, Stratus? You don't have 235 inventory spaces?
Oh, I take it back. I now have a lead. Thank you, Dalinar. That
Yay.
little Daedrak gave me a lead. He's out there killing the rodent population.
Look. Stack.
PvE gives you so much stuff to sell. My goodness.
True.
Oh my god, I got 3 Praxis out of that. Out of that thing. All very boring ones, but.
There is an eyeball. Be careful for it.
Oh my god, you blew your horn the same time as I tried to press mine, and I thought I'd blown mine, and then...
Oh.
Oh my god, that was weird.
Chest here also.
Ooh, recon dagger. Sweet.
Do chest first, then portal, then the upstairs portals, then the downstairs.
Copy. Just the one chest?
There's one on the west.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah.
We're going upstairs, then down?
Upstairs first. Try splitting.
Zach, did you see that tapestry I got?
Actually, no. I'm
Oh
slipping.
my.
I'll check in a sec.
Left side done.
Ah.
$357,000 damage.
Oh, hang on. Didn't finish the west side. Almost.
I'm sorry, we were right side. Yeah, right side's done.
Oh my god, yeah, that tapestry is insane.
What? Sage. Love you.
Huzzah!
My shot's done.
Downstairs. What was the mechanic that we missed here? I took 350k damage.
Oh, yeah.
I look for these green circles on the ground.
I think that's. But I also think you can't overlay. If you have that rings around you, I don't think you can stack those. Wahaha! I win. I'm not competitive at all.
This is the PvE version of Major Invasion.
Right?
I keep that frost cloak on me. Barely.
Once again, lagging. We had a lot of rubber banding in this trial tonight.
Thank goodness this boss doesn't last as long as the first one. Because these columns are aggravating.
Might as well trade some things. If people need it.
Huzzah!
Who's been in here the least amount? Is it Leah
Sage.
Probably. This is my first time, so probably.
and Sage also today's first time?
Oh no, I've run it like 4 times by myself, and I have everything.
Oh, okay. Anybody else pretty low on sticker buck? Or like anyone else need armor? If so, then we can kind of just dump all the gear to you, and then you can distribute anything you don't need.
Yep.
The wonderful Fizzez is out near me, Dalinar, if you need a merchant.
Yeah, I'll throw those bar out too.
Anyone have a banker?
I do. It's the cat. He's right over.
Another fine choice of NPC.
Where the hell is he? I'm summoning him.
I see him. He's flying in the air. He's right by Stratus.
Oh, okay. I'm like, where is
Yeah,
this kitty?
Zabi's out. The crow is out. The rag picker's out. We got it all going on.
I'm gonna miss Jet Dealer's Fete. I love it so.
Yeah.
I don't want it to go away.
Monomyth is strong though.
I'm looking forward to that monument, yeah.
Me too. I have the leads. I have some of the leads. I just haven't
I haven't even
dug
looked
them
at
all
that.
up yet.
I've been thinking about DD.
Yeah, I've got mine ready, but I'm just gonna test
Yeah.
it out.
I have been busy in trials trying to get stupid.
Does anyone know someone with
Recovery
monomyth already?
What's
Say
that?
again?
Does someone already know someone with monomyth already?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
a bunch of
Oh,
people
yeah.
with it already.
I
That's
got it
easy to
today.
get.
Yeah, it's not hard to
Yeah,
get.
Stratus said Sage.
The RNG is pretty forgiving. I think
Yeah.
all the leads dropped on the first or second time for me.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
far, the same for me. I haven't done them on chests.
Okay.
I haven't done them all, but they've been.
I
Very
might actually
rare.
have to get this one myself,
Just-
I guess.
Oh yeah, monomyth is it's definitely worth doing. You can do it on your own pretty easily. I haven't used Velothi yet, so that's another one I'm aiming
Yeah,
to.
Velocity's fun.
If
get
you're
done.
if you're doing PVE, it's
You gotta have it.
really strong.
I want to know why Yandere didn't make a build around that weird shoe thing.
Oh, the Mad God's shoes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need
Heavy
the
sack.
cheese wheels in PvP.
So I've observed that the last time the shelf portal appeared with the red dragon, and they don't go to the same platforms when they jump. At least I don't think that they do. So I'm trying to figure out what the deal is with the one portal on the platforms up here.
Hmm.
I don't know what purpose it serves. It's making me a little crazy.
Why are you waiting? Scared of my mirror?
All set. Dropping in.
When she is clearly in
Whatever we did last time worked a lot better. The bosses were a lot closer in damage.
I was beaming them with my back to this boss and beaming this one when it was coming in.
I would like if they did not jump right up my ass.
Aw, you're no fun,
But then I gotta reposition so everybody can hit the things.
right? Alright, where's the red one? I'm gonna go see if that holds true.
I think we just have to go to the ones with the.
Oh, he's got a special sigil on him. What is that?
I think that's just the variant shield, yeah. Oh, we do
Yeah,
have the
see,
portal up
there's a
here.
portal.
Okay, so
Hey,
yeah,
here
I
am.
see.
What is
Is that
the
it?
portal?
That's the only portal. So it just goes one to the other. I wonder if both dragons get a portal and I'm just missing.
Oh, I see. You can portal across from.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Where did you portal from?
From the red one. To
From
you.
the red one? Okay, same. Okay. I'm really curious what purpose it's. I think it's probably a mechanic that we're not seeing here. or something.
Well, you may need to, like, before you can come back down here to the boss, you may need to kill what's on either side. So if one side fails, it gives you a way to get over there and help them.
True. No, it's very weird.
A lava whip's hitting for 30k. No passes.
Focus on spell.
This is a lot of visual clutter.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, you-
Fire guy.
Okay, I can see
Yeah,
a
see, you
portal.
can see the sign up there. And the ice guy does, it's only on the fire guy.
Oh, I see. The portal is available, but there's like a firewall blocking it.
Yeah,
What unlocks that?
killing the ads.
Like one of the ads or all of the ads?
All the ads except for the fire dude, like this dog and whatnot. Bring it down. Oh my god. Or maybe not. Yep, yeah, that's it.
You do.
And then you go, and you go to the other dragon.
Interesting.
It's got to be a mechanic for some other, for vet or for hard mode. 'Cause I don't see any purpose.
Oh, good. They dropped down over there this time.
Hey.
I wonder if there's a way to control that.
Dangerous, but I led those warriors into a trap.
No one controls me now.
I have a weapon. First to trade can have it for sticker book. If you already have it, please don't trade. Let somebody that needs to fill sticker book.
I actually have that one already. That's nice.
See what it is. Oh yeah, I do need that.
Thank you.
Nope.
Badger, where are you?
Heavy stack on the east side. One thing that's been kind of fun so far, fortunately fun and not frustrating because it was a disaster, was jumping into all these like random normal dungeons on
Oh.
big tank and with all like low level scribing skills, or not scribing, subclassing skills. So far they've gone really pretty well because everyone seemed to do like decently high damage and we just basically had 4 DDs.
You have been very, very lucky. I've
And
had
even
some
even
scary
I guess the
dungeons.
times that I've had like 2 of the people are like level 30. I think the dungeons were not super hard, so I was able to basically do it all on my own and they'd show up for like the last like hit.
My Depths of Malatar was like really low. Like they were really nice. It wasn't like it wasn't fun, but it took forever. And I was on like a subclass healer with no damage abilities to help them. And I'm like, well, I'll just sip tea and keep these friends alive. They were working hard on their like little level 20 builds. I was like, you go.
I don't know if I can do dungeons not on a DD with people I don't know.
Yeah, but the
It's
queue for
kind of
DD is
relaxing 'cause
forever.
You don't have to deal with it.
No, the
Oh, yeah,
trick
no.
the trick is to queue as a fake healer with DD skills,
Oh,
and so that you can like enough heals that you can keep people alive. But like
I usually do. Usually if I'm a fake healer, I just take my Templar and I go with, a back bar resto and radiate and regen and call it a day. And then just basically kill everything.
damn, you're a tryhard. I go with like Echoing Vigor and like what's the Nightblade direct heal, like the
First.
first heal. Like that's it, and then everything else is damage. Like,
Yeah.
and this is on a 1 bar build, obviously. So,
Especially for anything on normal, like
Mm-hmm.
should be completely fine there. But yeah, I always queue as a tank
Just-
usually. So. I try not to do that too often on that dungeon.
Too fake.
Or maybe I debate with myself. I'm like, should I do it? Should I not do it?
We
You
need to get you into some proper tank builds and
Oh gosh.
get you into some PvE tanking.
I think I'd quit
some fun.
PvP or PvE if I tanked with people who couldn't do any damage and I just had to stand there for like 45 minutes. My worst nightmare.
I would quit too. Just saying. I would be right there with you.
Going back.
Portal?
Now for Castle Thorn.
I've been waiting to kill you.
Crossed with Kind's Aegis. Or just that little extra added deliciousness.
Do I need to level fill-ins after this?
Do what?
Level fill-ins?
Doing it as we're doing it.
I'll do it too, but I'm like blacklist.
Are you making much progress from here? Like how much XP are you
No.
guys getting out of doing this? Barely anything, right?
That's like
No,
300
it's very
XP
low.
for that long ass fight.
Ugh.
Like,
I definitely feel like there should be more something
Right?
that equates like time spent versus reward out a little bit better.
Well,
like obviously
and
you're getting good gear, but-
difficulty, right? How is it that we kill this big boss and we are not getting a ton of XP, or even just for completing the trial?
WoW was the same way when it came to raids. You don't get squat for XP for completing raids in WoW either.
It's annoying.
I guess they sort of figure you don't need it if you're in a raid, right? I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
But like, cause I mean, ESO has like CP. You thought you know, infinite CP effectively. So
Might be one of those things where it's just kind of, that's how it's always been done, and so they just keep doing it that way.
I think that's probably the most likely.
what I love is on the forums. Like I was like trying to figure out whether you'd get XP for doing scrying because I had a bunch of stuff to scry, and I'm like, do I want to level? Can I level my weapon skills using scrying? And I looked on the forums and it's like no. And then someone says, why can't we do this? And it was like everyone was, oh, because you know it wouldn't make sense. And then they point out, but you get XP for lockpicking.
Yeah.
You get good XP for lockpicking. Lockpicking and pickpocketing is decent XP if you're kind of bored with doing other things.
Oh wait, for pickpocketing you get it too?
Pretty sure.
wow. Oh,
I know
love
definitely for lockpicking.
I love.
That's how Elder Scrolls works.
Oh yeah, pickpocketing brings up the roll game and so you have to XP for that to happen.
Or maybe if I decide to be completionist and level everything, I'll try that.
Do that eventually, maybe.
You get very cool furnishings if you do the Thieves Guild quest, and you get the chicken, the Argonian in the Thieves Guild in the Outlaws Refuges gives you once a day rewards, and you get very cool furnishings from that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're rare drops, not super rare, but somewhat rare drops.
I
I have a whole
start
bunch of
getting
little
into
blood
housing.
vials
Good to know.
and skulls and stuff. And then for people who don't know it, if you do the Southern Elsewhere quest, there's a box on Dragonhold that you can open once a day that you can get Dragon Room and other collectibles from.
I've forgotten about that little benefit. By the way, I have a weapon that someone might want. I think it's a lightning staff of some kind.
Everything but jewelry.
Yep. Just wondering how long my pragmatic shield can take that.
And the answer was not long enough.
It was actually longer than I thought it would. I actually was pretty impressed. I stood both a double dragon or double Wamasu spitty things for probably a good 4 ticks before it got me, along with other damage. Still strong shield.
Aim for the middle and try not to die.
Badger, where are you? Sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh,
Don't
I
die!
didn't. I bounced off the wall.
Yeah, I don't think you can die. I've tried.
Some of those falling mechanics are very strange. Like sometimes you'll like jump. That time I started like falling backwards back into the wall that I jumped off of.
Maybe there was a
Like-
breeze, you know, a little downwind gust there.
One thing that I really hate.
In, what's the one with the Mad Architect one? That you can die falling down there. I've done that.
Oh yeah, I've played that. All of a sudden you're like gonna land on a platform you're falling for.
Is that Faults of Madness? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I always get the names wrong.
That's the one.
Is it just me, or is there more fall damage in Cyrodiil? It feels like I step off a curb in Cyrodiil and I break every bone in my body.
Do you have the anti-fall CP?
I don't really have
on your
enough.
Cyrodiil?
I don't really have enough CP to put that in.
That would be why.
I'm still a baby.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh, yeah, that
prioritize it in VP for sure. Or you can ride on the double mount with somebody. Oh wait, no, that doesn't do anything. That's blurry.
Remember to bind all your gear.
Oh, does anybody want to trade stuff for the drop?
I don't have any weapons to trade.
I don't either. Just calling it out.
Good
Does
call.
Leolin still need armor?
Still a few pieces here and there, but again, you guys have been so generous, which is really wonderful of you. just whatever you don't need at the end. Anything you don't want, just throw it at me, and we'll sort it out from there. But I'm happy to stand in the back of the line because y'all have been very sweet. Thank you very much, by the way.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I
give
came in
it
figuring I'd get like a couple pieces.
Bring that back up again.
I say give
I'll
the
take that
give the
shield,
shield to
I say.
Badger.
Oh, never
I
mind.
don't. I was grabbing it for cheaping.
The Badger one needs it.
Yeah.
How many pieces do we get? I've got 27 left to complete the sticker book in total.
Wow.
We get like
That's pretty impressive.
we get like three per run, or 2 for sure.
We get 2 for sure, and I've been averaging 2 boxes out of boxes, so mine was generally 2 to 4 pieces per run. There's the portal. Portal is east.
Evo, no.
You understand this fight? Think again.
So even if we get only 2, it's 14 more runs. No more than 14.
Wait, you have the 5 pieces, I hope, right? Or you that lucky that you don't have
I don't. No, I need to wait.
Oh wow, okay. That's up there with Pillar of Nirn levels of RNG. I swear, every time I go in for a random dungeon, I get sucked into...
They're
But,
not taking damage again. Remember, you don't want to have them both together. So if you can let Taunt drop off the non-boss head or...
Yeah.
Thanks.
There we go. That's good. Move out of group with that. This circle's okay, I think.
Can you just block through that AoE?
That one's okay.
Portal is up.
The one that comes from the ad is fine, but the one that goes on one of is not. Oh, kill the ad. Log cannon.
Who is more one? Is it? His wife. I know his daughter has a different name.
No!
Whoa.
That's the one that you gotta take out a group.
Made me use a barrier. Look what you've done.
Like a big, it's like a big proxy debt. I don't think it matters. Just shielding. You just can't have too many people in this radius. I didn't notice who had it on them. Might have been.
Portal. Remember, don't put them together.
I think you just burn the main boss.
There you go. You have Major Slayer, Major Force, killed.
Just ignore the other one.
Yeah, that works a lot better, actually.
You're working too hard. Just let them.
Yeah.
Let them go.
Heard that noise and couldn't wait anymore. Are you alright?
Well, I got a recovery convergence resto staff. That's nice. No rain.
With pleasure, Captain.
But I think, depending on what the build is, I might be able to manage.
Do you need that strap?
Don't
No.
now. Tear that thing apart.
I figured it might reduce the RNG on your ring.
Thank you. Oh, I've got the. Don't forget the quest, dude.
That is the downside of curation. It'd be nice to like be able to say I don't care about curation anymore, right? Because then you could like use your chance to get a duplicate that you could give to someone else.
That's what I did with gloves. I just kept getting it over and over. Got it 3 times.
Make a second account where you have spots that you keep for the hard drops.
I got a bunch of spare armor. Who wants just a dump of stuff?
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff too, so who was it? What? Leo or
Leo.
something that wants stuff?
Yep, that's
Eva.
me, Leo. Or
I'll give
anybody
you
else who
everything.
needs it.
Evo, Badger, or Downer, did you guys get everything? Are you guys full on armor?
It's only the jewelry.
We all need the ring too. It's actually so annoying. We each needed like a different piece of the, like at least some with the necklace. Evo might need some still, I'm not sure. Sit down there. Tell me if I'm wrong with the like leveling, power leveling with different tunes. You can slot the same line on a different tune, right? So let's say it's the assassination line. Slot on my Sork, and then log off, then slot on my Templar, then log off, then slot assassination on my Necro.
That's about exactly what I'm about to do random normal twist the whole way through. Will preserve your progress
Oh,
across
that is
all
genius.
of the
That is big brain thinking. Oh my god.
What I
Yeah.
did. That's
Yep.
what I did.
I just haven't had time to do it because I have to choose between leveling and doing the trial when I have to work because I like to have time to eat and sleep.
Who needs that?
Right?
Yeah, we can phase that out. It's like last money type shit.
Actually, I'm gonna have to relog because this is just
You know, it should be a
ridiculous
federal
pink.
holiday whenever there's a major release of an MMO's chapters.
Is that what floating holidays are for?
I will tell you, the one time I said, you know what, I've got some spare vacation time. I'll take a couple days off when the new chapter drops. I'm really excited about this chapter. Was the chapter they jacked up the dev environment to the prod and I lost my account for a freaking month.
Oh god.
So, yeah, I don't do that anymore. I have a really cool mount out of it that I love, but still. It's wild.
Did they like make a special mount just for people that lost their account, or?
No, we got a whole crap ton of freebies.
Huh.
We got like 16,000 endeavors, so I just waited for a mount I really liked. That was an Apex mount, and then I purchased it with endeavors.
Oh, okay.
And then there were like the whole whatever the outfit style was that there was like a lot of extra benefits that were going on. I even forget what they were, but there was a whole package that we were sent. There were XP scrolls and all sorts of stuff.
They said, sorry.
And you're like, give me my 5 days PTO back.
I was not happy at all.
All right, I'm going to duck out. It was
guys
really
done?
lovely to meet everyone,
Bye.
and I look forward to hanging out in the future. Let's see you guys.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Hey, you want a partner for your random normals, Stratus?
Sure.
Cool.
No, I just joined one alone.
I was gonna say I think I've done it on this tune, or no, I didn't do random normals. I did it on my template, so I'm even on the right tune for it.
I'm in Black
Yeah,
Crucible.
definitely.
But I'm gonna go slot a different skill line than Templar because I can level 2.
Okay, if my healing are not required for the raid, I'm going to go and eat and watch some TV.
Oh,
Heck
take
yeah.
care, Rum.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah, let me see. I've done random normals on my kind of main characters. Now we're getting a little more on the fringes. Still viable. Can actually get through.
Nobody needs to know.
That is definitely a name. Sir Orcs Negator.
All right, which one is it that I'm working on over here? It is the Dragon Knight. That's my last one for PvP. Earthen Heart. Subclass. Equip.
All right, I am out. Thanks for the raid, guys.
Night.
See ya.
Bye.
Maybe tomorrow I'll get the ring that I need. I'm so close to getting it. Let's see. Yeah. I just need 4 weapons and a ring. Let's see. Oof. So, at worst, I would have to do this raid. Would it be 11 more times or like 6? Because I think the 2 pieces drop from the final boss. And it could be any one of these sets. But I mean, having as much as I have already is still pretty good. So I can't complain too much. But it is intense. Like the first, you know, when you're trying to grind out the first, the first raid or the first, you know, at the patch, man, you got to run it a lot. But it's been fun, and I enjoy slanging that big HP bar. So I don't know if they're doing this again tomorrow night, but if they are, I'm gonna show up. Thank you for watching. Later.